Google Cloud VMware Engine provides high-performance data center networking coupled with the flexibility and security of VMware NSX. I'm Eric Gray from VMware, and in this video, I'll show you how easy it is to use the NSX Distributed Firewall to protect applications in your private cloud with microsegmentation. Let's start off from the Google Cloud VMware Engine portal and access the vSphere client. Experienced administrators will feel right at home in the familiar vCenter server environment. In this private cloud, there are several virtual machines that will represent the components of a classic three-tier application architecture. Notice that these VMs are all on the same VMware NSX network segment, so they have addresses from the same IP network. To manage private cloud networking, access the NSX Manager interface, which is also available from the GCVE portal. The VMs that we just saw are also visible here under the Network Topology view. In this demo, you will see how to configure microsegmentation based on NSX tags. Navigate to the Tags section and add tags for each tier of the application. Enter a new tag name and choose the corresponding VMs. Repeat the process to tag the VMs for each tier of the application. Next, create a group for each tag. These groups will later be used when creating firewall rules. Rules do not contain tags directly. Add criteria for virtual machine tag equals and select the appropriate tag from the list. After creating groups for each tier, navigate to the Distributed Firewall section. Add a new policy and create several new blank rules within the policy. A key use case of microsegmentation is to prevent members of the same group from communicating with one another to limit the radius of potential attacks. Create a rule with the web tier as both the source and destination and choose Reject as the action. To ensure desirable traffic can access the front-end web tier, create a rule that allows any source to connect to the web destination. In this sample three-tier application, the web tier must be permitted to connect to the app tier, which is accomplished by creating a rule with those source and destination groups. Likewise, another rule ensures only the app tier is allowed to connect to the database tier. Finally, change the default Layer 3 rule to drop or reject any traffic that was not specifically allowed in the previous rules. Publish the changes for them to take effect and open a terminal window. Use ping to verify that the desired microsegmentation rules are working as expected. From outside the private cloud, a web server should be reachable, but not the app or DB tiers. Log into one web server to confirm that it cannot connect to another web server, but it must be able to reach the app server tier. Also verify that web servers cannot reach a DB server directly. And according to the policy, the DB tier is accessible from an app server. Microsegmentation with VMware NSX gives administrators the ability to prevent unwanted traffic with fine-grained policies that don't require complex in-guest configurations, VLAN sprawl, or numerous connections to centralized security devices. For more information about Google Cloud VMware Engine, check out VMware Cloud Tech Zone.